Hi all, this is Bramesh from brameshtechanalysis.com, and in this video we'll discuss about how the astro dates have performed for the month of August. Now these dates were shared with me on July 31st, 2021. Now astro is also a science, it's also you can develop a strategy out of it. There are 9 planets based on different aspects and different events which are happening within a planet. Based on that we can you find a particular CIT dates or change in trend dates, and it is not a holy grail. It doesn't work every time. So I have given all these dates on July 31st well in advance. These were the dates for the August month where I was seeing a change in trend. Now there are two ways to trade with astro rate. One is there are people who make a view of the market like it will go up or go down, and we believe like I mean I've been trading for almost like 15 plus years. So basically I my thought process is always to capture like 300 400 points in Nifty, and once I get it, I'm happy with my profits and move on to the next state. So based on that, based on these my trading style, I've developed these strategies. So I always have multiple dates within a month, and based on that either I'll try to write the move or take a fresh positions. Now if you want to get to this link in the Google, you can just type Nifty Astro dates, and this link will come of August and May month also where I've done. So we have shared the dates on 2nd August, 6th August, 11th, 16th, 19th, 23, 26, and 30th August. And how do I generate trade them on 2nd August? Either if I want to do intraday trade, I note down the first 15 minutes high and low, and based on which side is getting broken up, I'll take the trade in that direction. And if I want to do a swing trade, I wait for the 2nd August to complete, and based on that break on high and low, I'll take the trade. So let's quickly see how these dates have performed in the last month, and what we can do, how we can capture some good moves in the market. So I have drawn these lines. This is Nifty chart, 2nd August, 6th August, 11th, 16th, 19, 21 nearby. There was a holiday also, 23, 26 and 30th August. These are the line. So 6th August, I mean 2nd August was a very simple trade. We had a doji formation. Nothing major came in. So 15,892 was the high, 834 was the low. So next day, market opened at 951, and it made a low of around 914, which was near our level. So with give or take 20-30 points we can take it. So if I go long above 5,900, so we got a good entry here around this point, and the risk was around 60-70 points, which is like a loss of around 3 to 3,500 in Nifty. And the reward, I mean if I'm taking a 70 points risk, so my reward should be at least 2 hours. So 142 is the minimum which I'm looking at. So from there we got a very nice move here. So it was a good successful trade with at least we can say 2 to 3 hour is what we made based on the risk. Similarly, let's take this trade. This was 16,336 was the high and 223 was the low. So range is around 100 points. So risk has increased drastically. So if the risk has increased, our lot size should come down. And if you can see, this trade gave us multiple stop losses. So this was, I would say, a loss of around 100 points here. And then comes this point, which again 16338 and 162 was the range. So our range 150 points risk. So I mean if you are taking this trade, at least we can expect a 150 to 200 points move, a minimum. At least one hour trade we should do. So 338 we got a very good entry here. 286 was the low, and from there it made a high of around 589, so around 200 points we got. So this was also a very nice trade. Now this was the next point. Again, this low was not breached, but high got breached when gap up, so no major trade could have been taken here. So this, I would say, this was successful trade, this was successful trade, and this was kind of a sideways trade. And here it was very difficult to take a trade. Now this was a very good entry. Here two dates were coming together, 19th and 20. So you can see here we made a bottom here, we broke the high, and from there we had a good rally. And the best trade which came was on 26th August. Again, the risk to reward was quite within our favor, 80 points risk to reward, and from there we got a very good move. And 30th, after 30th, we are still riding the trend. So this is how in a simple manner you can write the trade based on risk to reward ratio. When the stop losses are wide, you have to reduce your quantity. When the stop losses are small, you can increase your quantity, and always look at the risk which you are taking. Similarly, this is for Bank Nifty. So again, you can see here a very good trade came here. This was a kind of sideways zone, very good move. Here also a very good move we are able to capture. So at the end of the day, what matters in trading is your risk reward ratio. your be it anything, whether it is Gann, whether it is Astro, whether it is simple price action, harmonic, there are so many studies. So every study has its own pros and cons, and what suits your personality is the most important thing. Look at the risk to reward ratio in any trade you get. You will capture. See, Astro helps me see this was an exact top which you were able to capture, and from there we had a good fall in the market. This was an exact bottom. From there a good rally. This was from this date that impulsive move again started in the market. So if you are an option writer, okay, till this low is not breached, I can write the below put option, or this high is not breached, I can write the call option. You can devise various strategies out of it once you are very clear with your risk and money management. So, so this is Astro is also a science. It is not an holy grail, but we get good risk to reward trade. So out of six, 7 dates, at least five worked. So it is having good accuracy also. So that is how it is. I'll keep sharing more dates in my weekly analysis, so you can take good use of this. Thank you very much. Stay disciplined and get vaccinated.